Welcome back to the Angus Report. Today we're talking about the Beef Quality Assurance Program and why it's more important than ever for producers to adopt those practices. Joining me today in the studio is Bob Smith, an expert on that very topic. Bob, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
You've been involved extensively with the Beef Quality Assurance Program from the start. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you became involved with BQA?
Well, right out of veterinary school, I got very interested in large animal practice, and so I dedicated my career to that aspect of the profession. And as time progressed, there were opportunities to work with cattlemen's organizations and veterinary organizations to make the industry better. And one of the things that we recognized is that through a program such as the Beef Quality Assurance Program, that would give us a tool whereby we could produce beef in a more efficient and a more humane manner, and in the end have a higher quality product. And so I had several opportunities to get involved in that, such as with the Beef Quality Assurance Advisory Board, capture that opportunity and still work with them today.
And in addition to the BQA program, you've obviously been involved in the beef quality audit reports throughout the years. So how are we doing as an industry?
I think we're doing well. And you know, the leadership of the beef industry has really been visionary, because it was back in the very early 90s when they said, well, let's do an audit and see how well we're doing. So in that audit, they went to packing houses to look for defects, and they measured those. At the same time, they did face-to-face interviews with packers and retailers and producers and said, what are your concerns? And then based upon the results of that audit, this then served as the foundation for research and education. So for the next 5 years, we work on those problems and come back and we do another audit. It says, this is where we've improved, this is what's important now. So today, it's even more important to continue to do those, because the consumer wants to know how we're producing their food, how we're producing beef. So we have to be much, much more transparent than what we've been in the past. And social media, of course, is a way that they communicate. And so I think that the industry has really stepped up to the challenge and done a good job in improving beef production practices, improving the quality of beef.
BQA on the ranch level, talk about implementation and the assessments that you mentioned.
Well, the implementation of this is really quite easy, as the ranchers are working with their state livestock organizations, the beef councils, their state BQA coordinators, their veterinarian, their nutritionists. Everybody works together on this. Extension personnel are involved in this. And so to implement this, it's really pretty easy. First, you make a commitment, and then once you've made that commitment, we've got the tools available to go ahead and get everybody BQA certified. Talking to our state BQA coordinator, they may have something at the state level, or we can go to bqa.org, and everything is available online. So one can enroll and take this course at their own leisure. People should understand that beef producers have had a commitment to good production practices for a long, long time. This is nothing new. It goes back to basic animal husbandry. In the old days, that was the name of a major that you could take in college, and we changed it to animal science. But animal husbandry means we're going to take good care every day of our animals, the feeding and the health practices and so forth. But BQA has taken that to another level. It's not only looking at the daily production practices of feeding and watering and care of those animals on a day-to-day basis, but in addition to that, it takes us to the level where we're looking at the quality of the product that we're producing, looking more closely at welfare issues, and we've established standards through the BQA program for the industry to follow. So I think that the consumer should gain a lot of comfort from that program.
Wonderful. Well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you, Bob, for sharing some of those insights. We'll be back with the Angus Report after this.